is, once you get liberals in charge of the Congress, once you get liberals in charge of the White House, that's when the entire apparatus can become very liberalized, and liberals, in the name of equity, start to target people, and they start to use these levers of power to go after folks. I think January 6th is the great example.
Yeah, right.
I have never, ever, I mean, I never thought I'll back up because I'm getting emotional now. When I first watched what was happening at the Capitol take place, turned on the tube and watched what was taking place. Listen, I've been involved in conservative politics for a long time as a talk show host. I've been to radical protests. I've witnessed radical protests with the crazy liberals in Berkeley, California. I've been attacked by, literally physically attacked by, crazy liberal activists at San Francisco State University when I was speaking once. I've seen the face of that party up close and personal, and it's scary. I've been to events where there are wildly crazy conservatives. And when I say wildly crazy, they're waving their American flags. They're singing "God Bless America." Those are the wildly crazy conservatives. When I was watching what was going down on January 6th on TV, I thought, I've spoken to large groups, thousands and thousands of people who are conservatives at one time. I've been on stage with very conservative activists, like even Sarah Palin, okay? And the left hates Sarah Palin. And by the way, she was the nicest person in the world. She really was. I'm not saying she would make a great politician. I'm just saying she's the nicest person in the world, and she's passionate about this country, but she's not a scary individual. When I tuned into January 6th coverage, Cara, I was looking at these people that were rushing the Capitol, and I'm thinking, I've been around thousands and thousands of conservative activists before. I've never seen people like this. The people wearing those crazy costumes, right? The people that were appearing as if they were some kind of conservative. I've never seen crazy people like that before. I thought right off the bat, these are plants. These are not conservatives. The guy wearing the dog suit or wherever it was, all these crazy outfits. I've never seen people like that before. In all of the conservative camps I've been to over the years, events I've been to over the years, I've never seen people that look that crazy. And I've never seen people at conservative events dressed all in black, scaling walls.
Right.
I've never seen that.
Right.
That whole damn thing was a big con job. Now, I will tell you, I'm just getting a little off here. There's an organization in Berkeley. They're called the Ruckus Society. You could look it up for yourself. The Ruckus Society trains people to do what the con jobbers were doing at January 6th. They've been training people for years to do this. And I also believe, my personal belief, can I still have a personal belief in this country?
On this show, you can.
My personal belief has also been that there were agents of the federal government involved in that protest, stirring people up and whipping them into a frenzy. So taking the authentic, compassionate conservatives who were at that event and whipping them up into a frenzy to move them into parts of the Capitol, to maybe even just be pressing against the doors, to make it look as if there was chaos. I know that for a fact because I knew a guy back in the day who was in the FBI, and his job back in the day was to go to liberal gatherings in San Francisco and whip up the crowd. So that they could make arrests. Now, that was back in the day. Do you think it's any different now? They're probably better at it now.
Yeah.
From the moment I saw that, I thought to myself, something is fishy here. And look what happened ever since then. You have all of these levers of power, judicial levers of power, trying to prosecute people for what went down there. There are people behind bars to this day.
Oh, that's horrible.
Who have not had a trial, being held against their will. Some of these people, I don't even know if there have been charges that have been made. They're
The horror.
literally still behind bars. They have not seen their day in court. Now, what in the heck is that all about? That's the weaponization of the law. That's what we're talking about here. That's why, Carr, I'm just so concerned that we have moved so far from our true underpinnings of justice, morality, right behavior, religious freedom, political independence. They've all been loosened, they've been redefined, and now due process has become weaponized.
Wow, Brian. Wow. And you're proving to be right. It's proving to be true as they uncover this stuff.
Man.
Oh,
So all
yeah.
the more reason for regime change. I mean, you did not see this kind of stuff going down when Trump was president. I'm just telling you.
Yep.
And now that we have